people on the street. You know, and as I understand, there was a hidden camera involved. Didn't people recognize you? I mean, was that how did that all work out? I guess.
Well, it wasn't really a hidden camera. They set up, you know, quite obviously to shoot the scene. They hired many extras. Some of them were professional and some of them were amateur. And they just had them walk back and forth, and it was sort of an improvised scene. I would go up to people and ask them if they knew where the little Wessels were. And so the scene was, it just worked because it was spontaneous. There was one young lady who was not a member of the hired extras. And she just kind of walked into the scene with a little dog, and everybody had been instructed, you know, to sort of ignore us. But she actually stopped and said, "Well, I think Alameda is across the bay or something," and that worked. That was very serendipitous. You know, it just happened to work. It was a coming together of elements that made this scene fresh and spontaneous and humorous.
In that film, and obviously you just referenced your famous line, which of the films did you feel that had a most realized role for yourself, for Chekhov? You appeared in 7 of the feature films. Which is the one that you feel most enriched by, I guess?
No question, it was Star Trek 4. I mean, Chekhov had his own music. When he's running through the ship, you know, there was a whole, you know, Russian thing going on. Yeah, that was great fun for me. I really felt a part of that film, and I felt that I was making a substantial contribution. You know, you could argue that in 5 of the 7 films that I was in, I was sort of just there, you know, riding the coattails of Star Trek's you know, great popularity. But certainly in Star Trek 4 there was stuff that was written, it was indigenous to character. It wasn't a grocery list of dialogue that anybody could have said. Chekhov's lines could only be said by Chekhov, as were for the other folks as well. So that made me feel like I was, you know, that made me feel important to the production, and made me feel that I was earning my keep on that picture. I had a really, and of course we shot on location, so I had a really good time.